This is a longer, guided self-de-armoring practice. We're going to work through different body parts, one by one, giving you some inspiration so that you can de-armor yourself. It's good to use this audio a few times and then start just to work with your body intuitively. Before starting this practice, you should be warm. The body should be full of oxygen. The heart should be pumping. You should already have some energy in your body through breathing, shaking, emotional release, dancing, whatever it is that prepares you for your self-de-armoring practice. So we're going to start on the chest today. Just find this deep Ujjayi breath in through the nose, feel the abdomen, then feel the chest, then feel the throat, and then breathe out through the mouth, the sound vibrating low in the throat. In through the nose, out through the mouth, 3-part yogic breathing. Make sure we do a few of these breaths before we start to push onto the body. The body's relaxed on the inhale and relax the body on the exhale. Relax the body on the inhale, make sure the shoulders aren't coming up. 3-part yogic breathing, relax the body on the exhale. Breathing in, and now as you breathe out, take your hand, find a soft dip in the chest. Maybe it's just below the throat, maybe it's on the breast, on the pec. And then as you breathe out, let sound move through your body, and then push a little bit harder, just to the point where it hurts and you can still relax. As you breathe in, you keep the pressure there, you just take it off slightly, and then as you breathe out, you push harder into the body, let sound start to move. Each breath should be between 6 and 10 seconds long on the exhale with sound. The longer we breathe, the more we feel, the deeper we can go into the pain. Always going deep into the pain while being relaxed. One more breath here. And then relax the body. Take two breaths in neutral. Maybe you stroke yourself. Maybe you invite some pleasure into that part of the chest. And now find another spot on the body. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, push down slightly until you find the pain. Still on the chest, and this time you're going to move your jaw as you're breathing out and as you're making sound. And as well as moving the jaw, you're going to wiggle the toes in the feet. Breathing in, 3-part yogic breath. Breathing out with Ujjayi breath, with sound, with pressure, fully relaxed. And this time, moving the jaw and wiggling the toes. And this helps the fascia in the body unwind. And again, breathing in, breathing out with sound and pressure. Relaxing the whole body, the whole nervous system, moving the toes, moving the jaw for the last time. This gives the body permission to move. You can move as much as you feel to in these sessions. You can bang your pelvis on the floor. You can be very active in the de-armoring process, or you can be much more relaxed. One more breath on this spot of the body. And then fully breathe out and let go. I'm going to take a few breaths, just breathing in and out through the nose, long Ujjayi breaths, Scan through the body. Feel like you're pulling earth energy, Gaia energy up through your feet. Your crown's open as well. The universal energy is coming down into your body. It's meeting in the middle. It's meeting in the heart. You might pump the pelvic floor 5 or 6 times just to activate the energy in the lower part of your body. Whenever we're de-armoring, we want to feel the whole of our body. Everything should be alive. Our chakras should be open. Our aura should be dense. And this allows us to take the pain out of the body, transmute it and move it around. And we just go through these waves. So we're getting ready for another wave of pleasure. So we're going to do one more. So now you'll either be on the breast or somewhere around the lower throat under the collarbone. So breathing in and breathe out through the mouth before you press. Long breaths. Take another breath in through the nose, another breath out through the mouth. And then on the next breath in, getting ready to press the body, relaxing the body. And now push down, find the point where it hurts, the soft bit of skin, let sound come out the body. Let it move if you need to. Maybe you wiggle the toes for 4 or 5 seconds and move the jaw. Maybe your neck goes left to right. Just keeping your breathing rhythm. Slow breath in through the nose. Slow, long, loud breath out through the mouth, through the throat. Sometimes de-armoring is painful, sometimes it's pleasurable. And the most profound sessions generally is both. Maybe your spine needs to move, maybe it needs to snake around on the floor. You might want to move the position of your feet and bring your knees up so that your pelvis is more mobile. And just take a few breaths to relax, to feel any pleasure in your body. And now for the next point, you're going to take your thumb just below your sternum, and now you're going to try to draw a line down towards your belly button with some pressure on the out breath. And the first place the thumb sinks in, that's where you're going to press. And start to press down into the stomach as long as you can on the exhale with sound. And then breathing in through the nose, long breath in, release a little bit of pressure. And now on the out breath, push down as hard as you can while remaining relaxed. Don't tense your body anywhere other than your hand pushing. And let sound move out through the stomach. We're just going to de-arm at this point again. And then breathing down to where the pain is. This time we're going to move straight into the next point. So you breathe in through the nose. You pull the pressure off with the hands. Now you just start to push down, going closer to the navel again until the hand goes in. Maybe it goes in on the navel, maybe it goes before. And again, de-armor this point of your body. Long breaths in, long breaths out with sound. Using all the other tools we're learning. Whenever you need to yawn, take the pressure off. Those long yawns out. And when you're ready, you can push back into the body. And let sound go. Hurt yourself because you love yourself. Know this little bit of pain sets you free, allows you to feel so much more bliss and pleasure in your body. If the toes need to move, the jaw, the head from side to side, maybe the fingers need to shake something out. You might need to change position, you could roll over, you could come onto your knees, still follow the wisdom of your own body. In a moment we're going to come down again, we're going to find another 1 or 2 points. Same as always, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, push down where it goes in soft. Eventually we're going to come to our pubic bone, so this will be the last point that you push down into the pubic bone. De-armoring with breath, de-armoring with sound and movements, as well as you pressing on your body, finding the pain. As we come to the end of this point from our sternum down to our pubic bone, we're going to take a few breaths in relaxation. We want to fill our body up again. We want to make sure that all of our chakra systems still open, that we're still aware of the third eye, the crown of our head, strengthening our electromagnetic field, our aura, making it feel dense. Maybe you take your hands and try to give your aura a hug, a cuddle. Your hand should be 6 to 12 inches off your body, 15 to 30 centimeters. Feel a dense energy around your body. If you don't feel it yet, just imagine, just pretend, and then start to pump your pelvic floor to invite more energy in if you need to. If you need that extra boost of chi, pump your pelvic floor, tune into your sexual area, and then pull that energy up through your feet to your heart and out the top of your head, keeping the whole body open. You can smile, you can relax your face, you can move the tongue around your mouth, rub your tongue along your teeth if that feels good. Move your eyes around, get the body back into a happy space. We pull the pain out of the body, we bring it into our aura, our etheric field. And then as we're focusing on our intention, on bliss and on joy, that negative emotion transforms in our body. And then we come down to the next point. Now we're ready, we can de-armor again. Now we're going to take the left or the right side of your stomach, your obliques, so this just to where your navel is, and then come 2 or 3 inches, around 8 centimeters away from your navel, and then breathe in and start to push into your body, into the sides. We're going to hold this one for a few breaths, and then you can come down to the hip bone for a few breaths, then the side of the stomach and the hip bone again. So go in your own pace, find the soft parts of your body, find the painful parts in your stomach to your hips. Long breaths in with sound, long breaths out. Always breath, always sound, and you are always moving. De-armoring the body, breath, sound, movements, pain transforming into pleasure. Feel that ujjayi breath in the throat for as long as you can. Sometimes you might want to change your breath. You might want to just breathe into the abdomen for a few times or in and out through the mouth. Change is good, diversity is good. Trust the wisdom of your body. And then at some point come back to the default way of breathing, just for a reset. Maybe you make more sound today and less movement. Tomorrow maybe there's more movement and less sound. Now we should be on one of the last 1 or 2 points. So from the stomach and then down to the hip. With the hip we can actually follow the hip bone down to come to around our sexual organs, the V shape in our groin. Always just trusting our body, giving ourselves what it needs in the moment. As an example, you might want to put your feet on the floor so your knees are up, then push up from your feet. You come into kind of a half bridge, hold some tension in the body, and then you can just hit your legs. Just hit and tap your legs while you breathe and while you make sound, just to change things up, just to keep your legs active in the process. And then you come down, still relaxing the legs. Maybe you hit and tap them some more. With breath, with sound, and then let that fascia release again. Wiggle the toes, move the jaw, move the head side to side while the lower abdomen is full of air, the body's full of air. It feels like air is in your stomach. Long breaths out. If you're becoming tired, always go back to breathing in and out through the nose to re-energize the body before we go into the next release. Taking that time to feel good without the pain, to feel the surrender, the transformation. And we're teaching the body not to resist pain, to welcome it, to know that pain leads to pleasure, to start to see pain and pleasure as the same thing in these small amounts where we're fully relaxed. We create non-resistance, non-attachment, non-judgmentalness in the body. And then we bring in the vibration we choose: bliss, pleasure, inspiration, joy, creativity, intuition, strength, power, boundaries, magnificence, whatever it is you desire, then we pile it into the body afterwards. This is how we change our vibration. We're going to start working on the genitals around the pelvic area, so just do as much as you feel comfortable. You might want to take your hands just in between your legs and push up the side of the thighs. You might want to put your hand actually on your genitals and just push down. How does that feel? Can you find pain in those areas? Long breaths in, letting sound. Letting sound. More sound. More breath. Whenever you get stuck, wiggle your toes, move your jaw, bang your pelvis onto the floor. Move your neck around. Use your tongue, make shapes with your tongue, make the sound change. Don't get into a pattern. Don't let the body predict what's going to happen next. Listen to your body. Let your body guide you where the next point to press is, where the most pain is. Find the most painful point, and we want to press on that point 6, 8 breaths sometimes until the pain starts to release, and then we let it go, we transform, we move somewhere else in the body. Remember, everything's connected. We don't want to focus on one point too long. We want to come and release it slightly when we're self-de-armoring. Then de-armor the points that it's connected to, and then come back around in another wave, another round, even if that's another day. And don't get too attached to taking all of the pain away in one go. Just keep everything between 4, 6, 8 breaths on each point. Long, steady, deep pressure. You should hurt yourself a little bit. Just hurt yourself enough that you can relax into the pain. The pain can make sound, the body can make sound, it can move, it can unwind. You can experiment with pumping your pelvic floor on the in-breaths, pumping your pelvic floor on the out-breath. Try to stay as relaxed as you possibly can when you pump the pelvic floor. Letting energy into the body, breath, sound, movement. What the antidote to Mula Bandha teaches us is to pump our pelvic floor with a soft belly. So if you've not mastered that just yet, that's okay. Let your belly tense a little bit. Just try to release it as much as you can. You can even come and massage the actual stomach while you pump your pelvic floor, while you breathe out to get a little bit more relaxation in there. Breathing in, long sounds out. Spend maybe 2 more breaths at the pelvic floor, the genitals, the sexual area. Then we're going to move down into our legs, into our knees. You might need a break in between to let some more pleasure go into the body, to really feel the transformation. If you can feel your energetic body, start to feel the trauma leaving your genitals, leaving your pelvis, coming into your etheric field, letting that energy transform from negativity to positivity. We use the masculine and feminine polarities in our body to transform positive into negative. We work the same as most energy, most electrics, as light. It's Fundamentally, a very big part of what we are is light. Reflecting light, projecting light, however you want to believe the universe works. Right now, feel yourself as a vibration that moves through your body. Okay, getting ready for the next part. Now you might just want to warm up the legs. Maybe you tap them again. Maybe you take your knuckles and you run all the way down from the top of your thigh down to your knee. Just wake this area up. You might want to find a point on your knee, press into your knee and make sound. And then find those long breaths out. Pressing your thumb deep into your knee on the out breath, letting sound go, finding those painful points. When you find one, make sure that you start to relax your shoulders. If your shoulder's tensing because you're pressing on your knee, move them around left to right, move your neck one side to the other. Open your jaw, make shapes, make sound, wiggle your toes, move the tongue in your mouth, relax your face as you de-armor your knee. Everything in your body's connected. When we're working on the knee, focus on the whole body. When we're working on any point of the body, we're working on that point, but we're focusing on the whole body, a release through our whole system, all the fascia, all the connective tissue, all of our energetic body, every emotion, thought, perspective, belief that attaches to the pain in your knee, the resistance in your knee. We want to relax it all and start to let it unwind and transform by moving the body, by making sound, by breathing. I'm going to swap legs, come down to the other leg. Often one leg is different, that's okay. With breath, with sound. Strange shapes with the mouth and the jaw. Maybe the face needs to twitch a little and you relax the face. The nose might start to jump up and down. The eyebrows might start to roll. Your ears might shake and vibrate and your whole scalp starts to move. This is very good. This is all the tension in the face relaxing, how you hold your body together. All of your body is reflected in your face and it's reflected in your feet. So whenever we're de-armoring the body, we should be relaxing the feet and the toes, relaxing the face. And this allows everything to be reflected from the top to the bottom to the middle. You can think of a figure of 8 just circulating around your body, always releasing in 3 places at once, and always with sound and always with breath and movement. And then come down to the shin, any leg you like. Often not so many points in the shin. Down to the shin, we come to the ankles. I just want to take your ankle straight away and press into any points on there. Often there's a very painful point at our Achilles heel. Really let some sound go. Everyone's going to grab their ankle differently. Some people will need to sit up. Other people can just put their ankle over their knee and reach. Lots of sound. Maybe you want to de-armor in between your toes, where you can feel the metacarpals go up into the bone. If you want to bang the bottom of your feet a little, or the inside arch. Often the arches and the sides of our feet are often about our spine. We can find all the reflexology points in our feet that relate to our body. In this moment, don't overthink anything. Just intuitively press on your foot where you need to and let sound leave the body with the breath and the movement. And now we're going to come back all the way up. So we're going to de-armor all those points that we just did a second time. So still on the feet. We're going to start to do the other foot when you're ready. And then we're going to come back up through the body. So you can start to move in your own pace. I'm going to guide you through it, but find the points, trust your intuition. Moving up, however you want to find your shins. If you start to part the muscles, you push in between those leg bones, the tibia and the fibula, and you push your knuckles into there until you find a soft space. We always de-armour in the soft part of skin, where when we push, your hand can go in. That's where emotions get stored. We don't generally get so many emotions stored in our shins. Coming back up through the shins into the knees. Maybe you try the other side of the knee. Maybe you find a different point. Maybe you want to see the same point and how that's different. Pressing in, breathing, relaxing, making sound. Whenever you need to take a break, when you feel that your etheric field, your energy body is shrinking, or your awareness is becoming too focused on one point, just let go, make some sound, breathe it in and out through the nose, pump the pelvic floor, charge your body. Think of pleasure, think of bliss. Maybe you gently stroke your body. Maybe you start to be a little bit sensual with yourself, just to invite more pleasure in. You want to play with your hair, rub your face, to have your awareness back to the full body, the full energetic field, aware of everything, the 3 points: feet, body, face, breath, sound, movement. Working on the knees, and we start to come up, back up through our legs, de-armoring our legs. Sometimes we can take our fists, come up into a half bridge, and then put our fists under our bum, and then get our knuckles or our fingers into the soft parts on either of our butt cheeks, around our anus. Working with the breath, coming up the legs whenever you're ready. Maybe you're already into the pelvic floor. If there's not so much pain in your knees, maybe you're still in your knees. Wherever you are is completely okay. For men, you might want to press up under your testicles and see if you can push into your body, into the hole that you'll find close to your perineum. For women, you might just want to come to the side openings of your yoni, where your thighs join up into your legs, very close to the psoas muscle, the insertion point that connects our upper body to our lower body. Any moment during the practice, you might just really need to touch your heart or rub your face, or it's good not to scratch and itch. Don't try to take any pain away. Don't try to make things better. If you need to cry, just let the tears fall. Don't try to tell your body that it will be okay. Just experience everything. Every itch, every tear, every moment of pain. Just keep relaxing into it. No reason to change. Just feel what's there and let it transform. Start to move from the lower part of the hips up, back up this V towards the pubic bone at the top. Maybe you come into the hips again. Long, deep breaths. It's good for women to work on their ovaries at this point. If you kind of know where they are, don't over push too hard on the ovaries. Don't push too hard, especially if you're menstruating or you're potentially pregnant. But a little bit of pressure in these places can really do a lot of good. Letting the cells regenerate, the emotion leave, blood to flow more freely. Long, deep breaths, breath, sound, movement, unwinding the fascia whenever you need to, moving the toes, moving the jaw, head side to side. Relax the face, relax the eyebrows. Move the tongue around your mouth, rub it across your teeth. You can pump your pelvic floor. Sometimes you want to put a bit of tension in the body. You come up into a half bridge, suspend and hold. Now moving up the front of the body, we're going to start to go a little bit quicker. Back up to the chest, up through the sternum. Long, deep breaths. Find the points on the breast, top of the chest. Maybe you work under your armpits. Keep feeling what's connected. If you're pushing under your armpit, do you feel your little toe in the opposite foot? Do you feel your hip or your ear more? Start to scan through your body as you're de-armoring, and then relax the point that's tensing, relax the point that's feeling. You don't need to touch anything. Just make more sound, relax the body more. It's also possible to come down and de-armor our arms, our elbows, our wrists into our fingers, and between our fingers and our knuckles. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. We're just moving into a quicker pace. You can always pause this recording and go slower if you need to. Now as we come to the throat, you don't ever want to press on the throat too hard, so just give it a slight massage for now. You might pinch the soft skin on the side of the throat. Just take your thumb and your index finger and then just pinch the skin on the side of the throat until it hurts a little bit, and then let the sound come out fully relaxed. Nothing holding back, just the natural sound of pain when you relax and you let the breath vibrate low in the throat. Now de-armoring the face, you might give the face a little bit of a massage first. Might press up into your canine teeth or your jawbone or into the place where the upper and lower jaw connect. This often gets a lot of tension inside. You can push down onto your sinuses, under your eyeballs. You can pinch and hold your eyebrows. Different days, different parts of our face need more attention, so just trust that your hands will be guided to the part of your face that needs to de-armor the most. And to check if our intuition's right, we're just looking for the part of the body that has the most pain. And we release that pain with breath, with sound, and with movement. If you start thinking too much, breathe a little bit harder, pump your pelvic floor, get conscious awareness back into the whole body, get it into your sexual organs, into your stomach, into your heart. Whole body awareness, third, fourth, fifth dimension, sex, heart, mind, body, emotions, thought, however you want to describe the world. As long as you're in these three places at once, spreading awareness, feeling your body, transforming it into pleasure. Into the top of the head, you might want to massage your scalp. Going for these long, deep breaths, huge eye breathing. If you need to go for longer, just pause the video, stay in this practice for as long as you need to. Now we're going to start to relax the body down, just to feel where pleasure is. So huge eye breathing in and out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. And let the vibration of breath be in the throat. You should feel the vibration go all the way down into your stomach, up from your stomach, relaxing more, and whatever your intention is. You might pump your pelvic floor a few times if you need to. If your energetic body's closing down, then just keep pumping the pelvic floor to get more conscious awareness into the lower 3 chakras. Just pump it 6 or 8 times and then relax it again. So you have a whole body awareness. A ujjayi breath that's increasing the energy, transformation leading into sublimation. Making sure that your energetic field is quite big. The more pleasure you can feel in your body right now, the better. So if you wanted to move into a full self-pleasuring exercise, you can do. If you want to give yourself soft, sensual strokes, you can do this too. But now we're going to bring the new feelings, the new emotions into the bones. So this is where we hold our intention, our vibration, if that's self-love and acceptance. And then we breathe in, and then we tense the body. You tense the fists, you push the feet into the floor, you clench your jaw, you tense every muscle in your body. You're almost going to go red in the face, and you're pulling that energy in. You're pulling it into the bones, into the spine, into the legs. It's becoming who you are. All of that energy in your field, all the good vibration, pulling it through your muscles into your bones. And then when you're ready, you can release and make sound with one breath. And then breathing in and out through the nose, letting that energy circulate around the body. Again, you might put your left hand onto your chest, onto your heart, and your right hand onto your stomach, onto your genitals, and just circulate the energy coming out through the heart, into your left hand, down around, down into your right hand, and then passing that energy back in your body as you're breathing with the ujjayi breath and your hands here, and you're circulating the positive energy in your body. It increases every time you circulate energy through this pathway. The energy is going to increase. It's circulating around your body. You're holding your intention, whatever that is, the positive intention, the positive vibration. You love and accept yourself. And then when you're ready, you tense the body again. You bring all of that energy in, clench the fist, push them down, hold the jaw. This is who I am. This is what I vibrate on. Feel yourself pulling it into the bones. This is who you are. This is what you vibrate on. This is the core of your being. Self-love, self-acceptance, your positive intention, your positive vibration is in your bones. It's the core of who you are. It's what you put out into the universe. It's what the universe gives back to you. You are love. You are acceptance. You are your positive intention. And when you're ready, you let the breath go. Some energy goes into the bones. The rest of the energy permeates around in your field, and you circulate it around again. You pump your pelvic floor again. You give yourself soft, sensual touch. You make sound that creates pleasure. You generate energy just from being alive, just with your intention and your breath. And then when that energy's in your field, that positive vibration is surrounding your space, you tense your body and you bring it inside. This is how we change our vibration on a cellular level that reflects out through every dimension of our being. I just invite you to stay with this practice for as long as you need to, and then move into relaxation, into movement. It's always a pleasure to create these audios and spend time and hang out with you like this. So I wish you a lovely day.